We are in San Francisco on a chilly day, another segment for Performer Central. I have a wonderful group here that I discovered one day while I was walking to the BART station. Introduce yourselves, St.Valentinez. Starting over here.
I'm Jackson. Alex. Jack.
Will. LJ.
They are in their teens, ladies and gentlemen. They sound like a professional group that you would hear on stage that is seasoned beyond their years. Let's wind it back. Very first show together. How was it? Was it a success? Was it a flop? Did you get ridiculed for a while, or was it a learning experience for you all?
I think we rehearsed for our first show for like 2 weeks. We had 2 rehearsals all together, and for just 2 rehearsals, it came off really well. But unfortunately, we didn't win the Battle of the Bands.
Got to the semifinals though.
We got
for only 2 weeks of rehearsal.
Yeah. Yeah. Other than that, I think it was a really good gig, and that's what made us kind of stay together. And then we came back the next year and won the Battle of the Bands. The same Battle of the Bands, so.
When it comes to communication, how important is it to be able to speak to your band members, whether it's creative criticism or you just want to really vent some frustration? How open are you guys when it comes to communicating with one another?
We're pretty open to each other, and we actually came together. We were having some problems with people-wise and everything, so we came together and kind of just, decided as a band, like we set different jobs for everyone and just sat down and decided what we needed to do.
Right. So how did you delegate who did what? Did you select a leader, or was there
trust for it?
Jackson seemed like a trustable guy, so we put him in charge of all the money. I'm in charge of booking shows. Alex is kind of in charge of arrangements, and
I do the media, designing the logos and everything, our marketing. That's pretty much me.
And have you had any formal training in doing those things?
No. Online tutorials from YouTube.
YouTuber, another fellow YouTuber. So, knowing that you were a young band and you had to market and create this media, did you feel like the pressure was really on you solely to do that?
It's never been on me by myself. That's one thing I can't say about the group, because there is a lot of collaboration, whether it be music or everything, so at least I have somebody to go to. Also, it helped because of a lot of our parents are helping as well. My father knows a lot of people in the industry. That's how we were able to get shows opening up for groups like The Whispers. He got us booked playing for Jay Davey and Jean Grey. It's not hard, most of it can be done by myself, but anytime something seems a little bit more difficult, I always can, I got numbers and, internet, so I can always call somebody up to help.
How important is it for the band to get together for rehearsal on a weekly basis, monthly? I know not annually.
It's very important because a lot of the stuff we do is like very complicated, or it takes some time to learn. Like a lot of the intricate stuff that maybe Alex will have to teach us. And so being ready for a gig, we need to make sure everybody knows their stuff, making sure everybody is ready and prepared. So the rehearsals are very important, especially the 3 before the gig. Like you have to be at those, because that's exactly when something can change right away. Something can change at the last minute, and you need to know that if you plan to play that gig with us.
Yeah, it normally will change, mostly because of these two.
Oh, really?
It's actually expected.
Okay, so there is some leadway for adjustment.
Yeah.
You have to have that.
And it's very easy to forget parts, and that's why rehearsing constantly is a must. Because if you just rehearse once and you have it at that rehearsal, maybe a week later or 2 weeks later, you're gonna forget it.
They added like crazy hits for no reason.
Yeah.
All right. Well, say you do rehearse and you're on stage performing, and somebody misses the part. How bad do you feel about? Oh man, I missed that coda. And do you get slack from the team afterwards about it?
It depends. Well, if it's first of all, how we feel. Like, I know if I miss something, if it depends if it's just like a line or it's actual section that you forgot to go to, then that's, you know, that could feel a little different. If it's actual section, you probably feel a little worse than missing just a little line.
Right.
But afterwards, it's not really about just scolding a person. It's just rehearsing it until the person remembers it.
A learning experience.
Yeah, learning experience. But the great thing I will say, if we mess up in the show, you'll rarely notice it, just because we've been playing together for like to the point where we can almost just kind of just like, okay, it didn't work. Let's try. I'll call something out, and somebody will just give a look and just okay, let's go something else. They'll be like, that was interesting. Well, you know,
That was a great spin on it. I never heard it done that way.
It's
great avant-garde type stuff.
It's great to have a mic on the drummer because he can just.
And so that's key. You guys must have a mic on the drummer at all times.
Well, he's the singer too.
He sings too.
The lead singer.
Lead singer. And how do you? Is that a lot of pressure for you, knowing that you are the voice?
Not really, because I never thought myself as I'm the guy. It's always been a team effort. That's what's been so much important to me. Even in when I market, I make sure that it's a team effort because I consider myself smart enough to know that I'm not smart enough to run this thing by myself.
Let's get into nutrition. What is your health like? Are we junk food eaters, or are we really sticklers about what we eat before we go on stage?
Me, I don't eat before I go on stage. I never eat before I do a performance. I'll drink water, and I might I'll chew gum. I'm the excessive gum chewer.
Yes, you are.
Have we had an upchuck situation before when we ate?
No, I just feel like when I'm drumming, I do so much movement. And I feel like if I do, that is a possibility of what might happen, that I'll feel very sick at the end because I do so much movement. It's like a roller coaster, and I feel like there's a possibility of that. So my ritual is don't eat and just go over everything before I go on stage and drink lots of water.
All right, drink lots of water, stay hydrated. How about you? What is your ritual?
I have absolutely no ritual health-wise.
Just on the fly.
It just whatever happens, you know.
You don't.
Oh yeah, you know, I get down, you know, say a little prayer, hopefully that we don't mess up at all. Everybody remembers their parts, you know.
But the rehearsal should cover most of that.
Oh yeah, of course.
How about you? Any ritual at all?
Nothing at all.
Nothing.
I'm sorry.
Let's go out there.
Just got to come in fresh, looking fresh today. How about you? What is your ritual? Anything?
I don't really have a ritual. I just kind of, I just chill until we go on.
Chill?
Yeah,
How about your diet?
I'm trying to get, diet. I guess I usually don't eat. I mean, I don't really think about it, but if I do, I guess I don't eat. I mean, I chew gum. I like to chew gum before I eat, before I go on stage.
Nobody here eats before they go on?
I think I have.
He eats all the time.
He
so
always,
it's not like a ritual. It's just
2 nights ago,
It's
we
metabolism.
him and the saxophone player. We're gonna go get food. Okay.
Wait, we're going on?
We've talked to a few groups to play shows with. We're really looking forward to possibly playing a show with Joe Bagale. He was kind of a teacher and mentor for the group. Hopefully get a show with Tumbleweed Wanderers, some more big names. I don't know.
And any other aspirations beyond that? Any solo acts? Or is that a question better reserved for maybe next year?
I think we're already doing that right now.
All right, so here we are, Performer Central, St. Valentine's, young up-and-coming group here in the Bay Area. Check them out. Anybody got a blog spot for the group?
Just check us out on Facebook, Saint, just SC, period, and then Valentine's with a Z at the end.
No. That Facebook / the Saint spelled out.
Oh,
Valentine's with a Z.
I was not aware.
Yeah, I found that out like a week ago. I was just like,
Communication. All right, thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll catch you next time on Performer Central.